Sid Imber, a 73-year-old retired fireman, is going to Chang Mai to net what he describes as Thailand's most beautiful creatures. Despite being married for 40 years, his wife approves of his passion and will even be accompanying him on his latest trip.
In recent years, I've been specialising in putting together a collection of tropical butterflies. I did well over 30 years as a serving fireman and retired to pursue my hobby. Well, this is where all the butterflies finish up into the cabinets.
Sid's off to northern Thailand to fill up gaps in his collection. In particular, he'd love to catch an impressive troilus butterfly, known as the birdwing.
Naturally, the large butterflies, the birdwings, are the eye catchers. And if you see one, the heart does pound a bit, I must admit. They are fantastic. Malaysia, Borneo, India, Thailand. You're always looking to get a complete setup, you know, with a male, female on the underside and that.
When Sid dies, it's his wish that his collection of over 2,000 butterflies be left to the British Museum.
This is a group of butterflies belong to the family Delius. Once again, as you can see, they're mostly in threes. But sometimes you get variations. Now the butterfly will then be pinned through the body once it's been killed and accepted for the collection. Just an ordinary plain white on the upper side, but a very colourful underside. This is the killing jar. Inside is a proprietary killing fluid, which I take off the lid and that lid, and tip in a few drops, replace the lid. Now that liquid then gases off into a gas, so it's from a liquid to a gas. It's now a lethal chamber. You need a long net because tropical butterflies are very active, where you can manoeuvre the butterfly net at a downward stroke on that, and then as you get closer to that, because they'll be I think a down. Well, we're all packed up now, ready to go, so I'll proceed with shutting the cases. And away we go. Right, bye-bye house. See you in 3.5 weeks.
After a 14-hour journey, Sid and his wife arrive in Chang Mai, which is just over 700 kilometres north of Bangkok.
Chang Mai, of course, is one of these cities that's getting larger and bigger all the time. And it's now the second largest city in Thailand after Bangkok. But it's still a nice place. A lot of it is still undisturbed.
Sid heads off into the jungle surrounding his hotel in search of butterflies, in particular the birdwing.
Right, here we are, Chang Mai. Here we come. So we're going off to an elephant trekking camp, which is lots of jungle, some elephant trails and so on. So let's go for it. Right, okay, see you later. Okay. I'll leave the door. Oh, better close it for the film. Okay. Right, here we go. Chang Mai is surrounded with hills and beautiful countryside. And these are often good places, you know, to find wildlife. But I must say, it's great to be back in the jungle. I don't know, I've never born in the jungle, but I'm born in London, but it's nice to be back, you know.
Two things seem to be working against Sid. At this time of year, there aren't many butterflies, and the lack of sunlight means the butterflies that are there are hiding.
At the moment, we seem to have a double whammy, but hopefully it will heat up a little later when the sun comes out. But that's how it goes, you know. Well, we're just passing a good illustration of elephant droppings. As you can see, it's very fibrous, and it's almost all vegetable matter. There's no smell, really. Unlike some other, you know, dog perhaps, quite a bit of smell sometimes. Something else I failed to mention was I always carry a few tissue papers with me into the forest and so on, because one never knows if you're going to get caught short, and there's not much growing on the bushes, so it's leaves I have used, but this is much better.
As a law-abiding citizen, Sid hunts in accordance with the regulations. He's not allowed to bring home live butterflies, it's forbidden to kill or capture endangered species, and he's not allowed to net them with intent to sell.
Just something I've enjoyed all my life. I enjoy all forms of wildlife, and I'm all for protection of the countryside and the continuing existence of wildlife.
Classic miss. 9 times out of 10.
You've got to be quite patient when you're doing this. Eyes all over the place. It's a constant looking around as you go through. Apart from looking out from where your feet's going, I'm always falling down or tripping over and slipping on muddy sections and that, so you've really got to have good eyesight.
It's a frustrating start for Sid, who's not managed to catch anything and hasn't even had a sighting of the elusive birdwing. The sun has come out and Sid divulges a trick of the butterfly collector's trade.
Human urine is very attractive to butterflies, and of course it's not unknown for some collectors, particularly in the tropics, to put some bait down.
The improved weather means there are plenty of butterflies around, but catching them is a different matter.
Oh, missed.
Patience is the key.
Usual technique, admire the butterfly, it looks perfectly all right. In good condition, slowly lower the net. Now he's just walking about inside the net, wondering what's happened. In the Neptis group of butterflies, he's in perfect condition.
After finally netting some butterflies, things get even better for Sid when he spots a large female birdwing.
He saw me, or she, and this is a female. This calls for 2 poles. Coming down slowly but surely. They can be up to 8 inches across the wings, some of them. Down here, men, X marks the spot. Do you hear me? Down here. There you see him, now you don't. Well, I think we're going to have to give that one a miss, unfortunately. There you are.
So another day's hunting comes to an end and still no birdwing in Sid's net, but he'll be trying again tomorrow. It's coming to the end of the trip and Sid decides to find a remote waterfall where pickings may be rich.
God, some of this undergrowth and top growth. Just trying to have a look, see where I've come out at. I've had to go through a bit of thicket, and sometimes it's worth it. You never know. Because you're always looking around for new places. And we came up on this one this morning, so we'll give it a go. And it's proving to be aesthetically fruitful, and also it's producing the odd butterfly. And I'm certainly seeing more than I'm catching, but it's great just to see them.
Sid spots a butterfly he's been after for a while.
I'm going to keep this one because it's in quite good condition.
He has to kill the butterfly by pinching it on the thorax because it's too big for the killing jar.
So this one will be killed. I'll give it an extra pinch. Take this home to Surrey. And see what a nice specimen it is.
It's the end of the last day, and despite netting some good specimens for his collection, the birdwing butterfly has eluded Sid, but he seems to have enjoyed himself.
Well, this has been really lovely here. I'll say farewell for the moment and pick up my bag. Now the butterflies are safe. Now I shall lie in bed tonight thinking of all those beautiful butterflies I've seen. I should have been that much quicker. I should have done this, should have done that. But there you go. Goodbye, beautiful place. I suppose if they gave themselves up every time, there wouldn't be that much fun in it.